Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope this isn't too dark. It's really late. It's about 11:30 at night. I just got off work, so I don't know that it's my phone that's dark or if the actual video is dark. I guess we'll find out. So this video is going to be me talking about my goals for 2024, which is next year. I'm gonna try to get this video up right before the new year. So let's just jump into it. First of all, welcome to the channel. I'm Bubbles, and if you're new here, thanks for coming and viewing my videos and hanging out with us. And I know there's a lot of new subscribers, so I want to take a minute to welcome all of you. I also want to welcome back any returning subscribers or anyone who watched me before and are making their way back to the channel. Reoccurring viewers, hello. And a special shout out to my Patreon member, Amira. Welcome. Okay, so my goals. Now, my first goal, well, I mean, they're not really in any special order. I just, this is just how I have them in my head. The first goal that kind of popped in my head was that I want to start and finish a new sketchbook. Hopefully it does not take me a whole year. If things go, the way I have them planned, it shouldn't take me a whole year to get through this sketchbook. I actually started today, and it's gonna probably be filled with my character because I want to kind of refine him and get a more permanent look for him. So this book is probably going to be filled with him and other little things that I want to learn to draw. And it's the same sketchbook that I had last time, that I think I did a flip through. I don't know if it was, hang on. I don't know if it was a very good flip through, but it's the same sketchbook. It's the Arteza sketchbook. And I pretty much filled this one up. I had like a few pages left, and I don't know. I was ready to kind of jump in a new one, but I did most of it. So I'm ready to jump into a new one, and hopefully I can finish it. Every time I pick something up, I drop something, and every time I put something down, I drop something. So that's what you hear going on in the background. So that's one goal. I want to start and finish a new sketchbook. So I mean, technically I've already started. I want to put like a start page, and I'm gonna write today's date and everything, here, so I know when I actually started the book. And so with that, I want to just kind of expanding on this goal. I want to try sketching something every day, even if it's just something small. I'm not going to pressure myself into doing a whole full illustration every day or anything like that. I might just pick a prompt or, you know what I'm saying, and just doodle or something of that nature. So another goal is that I want to create at least 3 coloring pages. They will probably be coloring pages of, my character and his journeys and things like that. And so, I don't know if I want to do it seasonally, or I don't exactly have anything in mind as far as what the coloring pages will be, but it will probably be some kind of theme or something. So, maybe like a Christmas page or something like that. But anyway, throughout the year, I want to do at least 3. I'm making my goals small because I have a hard time following through all the way with big goals. So if I figured if I make them a little less scary, maybe I can get through them, at least some of them. Of course, you all know one of the goals that I have for this year is getting through my whips. I've got 134 whips that I need to get through. So one of my goals is to get through at least most of them. And when I say get through, I mean like just not necessarily finish them. Hang on a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, I don't necessarily mean finish them. I just want to get a decent amount done on a whip. So like, for example, I took this to work with me today, and I was working on this page here, and I was working on the clouds and the flower. So this is what I was working on today, and I just want to get through like major portions of these, because I don't know, maybe I'll finish all 134 whips throughout the year, but I want them to look nice. So it might take me, you know what I mean, it might, I'm gonna need some time. So is what I'm getting at here. So this is in just this one book alone. I believe I have like 10 or 8, something like that. 9. I have 9 whips in just this one book alone. And I love my mythographic books, and I want all my pages in here to look nice. So I spend some time on them, and they take a while. And, you know, I add fun stuff like metallics and glitter and, you know, acrylic paint and things like that. So these alone take a while. But I do want to get through, you know, and work on, to make some progress at least. Because some of these whips I started and I've not touched since I've started them. And it's been months and years and God knows how long in some of them. Let me take a drink. I'm still not 100% better, so bear with me. Yeah, so my whips definitely is a big goal for this year. Another one is to get through my Amazon wish list. Now, technically I have 2. I have an Amazon Japan wish list, and then I have my regular Amazon wish list. I'm speaking of just my Amazon, my regular one. There's not a lot of things on there, but I don't want to add anything to it until I narrow it down to almost completely nothing, whether it be me purchasing it or, you know, friends and family, or I don't want to add anything to it because I don't want an extremely long Amazon list. So I want to get that down throughout the year, and then that way next year, if I see something that, you know, catches my eye, I can just add on to it, and it'll be a fresh list that I'm adding to. Versus just one really long, crazy list where no one can find anything on. Another goal I have that I really want to work on is learning new coloring techniques. Just a few. Like, I want to learn a couple of things, like how to make, I don't want to say make my pictures pop, because I think some of my pictures, they pop, but like, I want to learn how to deepen my shadows with other colors besides, like, I don't want the colors to be in the same color family. So like for these petals, the shadows, you know, it's just a darker purple. I want to practice like bringing in maybe some gray or some blue or maybe some red. I don't know, whatever goes with it to like darken the shadows, and just kind of practice using other colors mixed together that work together. And I can't quite remember. There was a page where it might not even be in this book, but I was kind of, I guess, on the right path. I don't know. But like, I just want to try different stuff. So like in these clouds, I kind of used like a dark green. You probably can't tell, but it's like a dark green I used, in different blues, but I added the green in there, and it made the clouds definitely a little darker. And then with the flower, I added some, I think it was sanguine or Pompion red or something in there to kind of darken it, deepen it up a little bit. Just, I don't know, I just want to learn something new to bring my drawings kind of alive more, I guess you can say. I feel like it's time to kind of step it up and learn something that will make my coloring more advanced, I guess. And because I'm still learning, I'm always learning. I'm not, the best at this. So I'm learning. With every page I color, I learn something new. So I just want to learn something a little bit more advanced, something to get the cogwheels in my brain spinning. So I want to do that. And another goal I have, and this one's kind of a big one too, but I want to start using supplies that I don't use that often. So for starters, like when I'm working with my Neo 2s and things like that, my go-to thing for me to grab is my water brush. And I really want to start using my paintbrushes. And this is just 1 cup. These are like my smaller ones and my thinner ones, but I have a whole cup of paintbrushes that I barely use. And I always just grab my my water brushes, and I have like detail brushes and things like that that will probably work better than my water brushes. So I kind of want to get around to using these for sure. I use them like with my gouache, but that's another thing that I've not used in a while is my gouache paint. I've used it before. You guys watch me do little paintings and stuff like that with it. There's videos on it. But I feel like I need to use them more. My Neo 2s, I need to use them more. My watercolors, I have pans of watercolors that could probably use a little bit more love. So there's just supplies that I feel like I want to kind of get used to using, and I want to one day be able to pick up any of my supplies and be comfortable with using them. I'm pretty comfortable with, like most of my pencils, like my polychromos. I can pretty much pick those colors out with my eyes closed. But there are other sets that I don't really care for using, like my Prismacolors. So I might show them a little love this year, maybe. And, we'll see. If they irritate me, then I'm going to put them away. But, I feel like I need to show them more love. My Albrechtdurers, I don't use them as much as I should. And when I do use them, I just use them as like a base. So I feel like I need to use them more. So that's really, oh, one more goal. I have my drawing tablet, and I've not used it in a couple of months for my computer. I want to use that more too. So I want to I don't want to fall out of practice of drawing and things like that. So there's a lot of different things that I kind of want to work on this year, but those are the main big goals. I want to start and finish my new sketchbook. I want to work on some coloring pages, get these whips, looking a little bit more completed, clear my Amazon list, learn some new coloring techniques, and, use more of my less used supplies. And there's like channel goals that I have too, but I haven't quite put those into like goal form yet. So right now they're just kind of like foggy little ideas in my head. But yeah, I want to get through those goals, and I want to have fun doing it. So if I feel like a goal is not working for me, then I might tweak it and change it a little bit and do something else. So as the year goes on, I'll keep you guys updated on what goals is working for me and the progress and so on and so forth. But those are my main goals for 2024. And I think I think it's a decent amount. I don't think it's too many, and I don't think they're too big. I think it's something that I can actually accomplish for the most part. So we'll see. And I want you guys to kind of think about what you want your goals for the year to be, It doesn't really have to be coloring. I have other non-coloring and non-art type goals, but since this is my coloring and art channel, that's what, you know, the goals I'm going to tell you guys about. So if you want to hear the other goals, then, you know, just let me know down in the comments. But for now, those are the goals I have. And I hope you guys enjoy listening to me ramble for about 20 minutes or so. And I will see you guys in the next video and also next year. Bye now.